Hey guys, what's up? It's Haley. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video, honestly, probably the most highly requested video ever. Today I'm going to be taking you guys through and showing you the entire process of thrift flipping and DIYing all of my incredible thrift finds from the last couple of months. I need me some new denim shorts, some cute crop tops, all that good stuff for summer. So I'm going to take you guys and show you how I transform all of these very like thrifty-esque clothes, and I'm just going to make them a little bit more trendy, a little bit more flattering for my body type, and hopefully you guys can actually take some of these tips and apply it in transforming some of the clothes that you have in your closet now too. And I think you guys will really appreciate this, but I'm planning to transform all of these clothes with like no sewing. So if you guys don't have a sewing machine or even don't know how to sew, don't even worry about it because these are really simple DIYs and let's just hope that they work out well. The tools that I'm going to be using, all you're going to need is some fabric scissors. They are much better than regular scissors, trust me. And this is actually like a fabric bonding glue, so you guys can, you know, bond fabric, self-explanatory. A little washable marker for us to make our markings, and then this little elastic. You guys will see what we're going to get into with that. Wearing my high-waisted Lululemon leggings. I wear high-waisted because when I'm going to go ahead and turn some of my tops into crop tops, I like wearing high-waisted leggings to kind of be able to work as a guideline so I know exactly how short I want the shirts to be. So with all that being said, I'm excited to get started. Hope you guys will enjoy and let's get in. Alright, so getting started, I'm just letting you guys know now, if you're somebody who gets very triggered by people cropping a bunch of tops, you're gonna get triggered by this because honestly I have a bunch of tops that I personally feel like aren't so flattering when they're too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cropping them. This shirt I actually thrifted from the kids section yesterday. It was like an extra large, but I really love the color and this graphic on the front. It says Los Angeles. Really reminds me of something that Brandy Melville is making right now. So let's make it a bit more Brandy-esque. Really simple. I'm pretty much gonna do the same thing with all these tops. I'm just grabbing a little washable marker. Just stretch out the shirt obviously. Find the pants guideline. It's right there. I probably want it to come up to here, so you know what? Let's just make that the mark. So getting started with this first DIY, we're going to be giving this top a raw hem. So all you're going to want to do is just lay down as flat as you possibly can. The flatter and the more lined up the seams are, the cleaner the cut ends up being. Grabbing your fabric scissors, just go ahead and give it a straight cut wherever you marked your guideline. And once that's done, just give the raw hem a bit of a stretch so it can be a bit more worn in. So this little crop top is done. Honestly, I just left it as a raw hem. Such a cute crop top. I really love this design and the color. I think with a pair of jeans, it's gonna look so cute for summer. Basically, I'm just gonna do the same thing with a couple of more of these like little tank tops that I have. How cute is this bedazzled guest one? Ugh, loving this whole bedazzled trend. So I'm gonna cut it, see how it looks, and then we'll take it from there. So getting started, we're gonna give this yellow guest top a raw hem as well. And what I noticed with this jersey material is that sometimes it's actually best to weigh it down. So as you guys can see, I'm just putting something that has a little bit of weight to keep the edge down. So when I go ahead and give the shirt a cut, it's actually not gonna pull at the fabric and will help you in getting a much cleaner cut. So yeah, I agree. These jersey materials, the ones that are like really thin, they're best to just leave with a raw hem. I have a couple more tops. I'm gonna do the exact same thing and show you the befores and afters. So with this next little t-shirt, I've actually worn it before. It's the cutest Calvin Klein t-shirt, but I do want to fix it up a little bit to make it more flattering. Right now it is obviously like pretty long, which I don't like, so I'm probably going to go ahead, give that a crop, and then just give it a little bit of a clean hem. Again though, because we are going to be doing a clean hem with this one, we don't need to leave that much space because we're only going to fold it over a little bit. So let's say I want the end result to be here, so let's cut it right about there. So for this Calvin Klein one, it's actually a much stronger, thicker material, and I thought that this would be a perfect one to actually give a clean hem to. So just as so, we're gonna cut along our guideline just like I'm showing here. Once that's finished, go ahead, turn your shirt inside out and straighten it out really flat. And then I'm just gonna be folding up the edges about a centimeter or so, helping me in creating a clean hem. And then literally you're just gonna be gluing that down. This bonding glue is amazing. It's so tacky, which is really great in folding down your hem. It actually stays down, stays put, and it dries really quickly, giving you a perfect little crop top. So next up, I'm pretty much going to show you guys something that all of you for sure found at a thrift store before. Just a big oversized t-shirt. I actually really love this color. When I saw it, I was like, oh, I really want a t-shirt in that color. I do have a really awesome idea for this one. Obviously, I want it cropped, but I do want it cinched at the waist. So I'm actually going to be adding an elastic to it to make it a little bit more form-fitting so it's not like swallowing me whole. First step, obviously, all you guys are going to do is give it a crop. Because of the fact that we're going to be adding an elastic to it, you are going to need a lot of excess fabric. So what I would suggest is look at where you're probably most likely gonna crop it. Like for example, I was gonna crop it here and then just add like another 2 centimeters maybe. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that down. Probably gonna give it a crop right about there. I am so excited to show you guys this next DIY. This transformation was pretty incredible. So basically all you guys are going to start off with is giving the shirt a plain raw hem. Again, leave 2 centimeters extra of fabric because we will be folding down the hem and it will end up a little bit shorter than your initial cut. Next up, just grab the elastic and have it wrapped around your waist. You don't want to pull at it too much because you do want it to kind of slightly cinch you in, but not way too much that it cuts off your circulation, you feel me? Then go ahead, just snip off that excess and you're supposed to have a band that fits perfectly around your waist. So turning your shirt inside out, we are actually going to be placing the elastic all the way at the bottom of the hem, and we're not going to be gluing the elastic at all. Instead, this elastic is just meant to act as a guideline for now to show us where we should be putting our glue. You guys have to keep in mind that the elastic will be threaded eventually, so you are going to want to leave significant space from the edge to the point that you guys are gluing. Remove the elastic and just like I'm showing right here, just fold the bottom of the shirt and attach it to the glue. It's probably easier to see it than have me explain it, but initially all you guys are going to want to do is leave some space so that you can later on thread your elastic. So you're going to do this throughout the entire top and just make sure to leave a little slit open for you guys to thread the elastic once it's dry. Okay, now that we're fast forwarding a little bit, I'm going to be showing you guys a little hack in threading the elastic to make it so much easier. All I did is cut a little slit really close to the edge of the elastic and I put through a bobby pin. You can do this with a safety pin as well. And then where you guys left off that hole in the shirt, you're actually going to be going ahead and threading it. And as you guys can see, the bobby pin is really going to help you in bringing that elastic throughout the entire top, just making the whole process that much easier. You're going to thread it all the way until both edges are sticking out, and then you can honestly just glue them together with some bonding glue. But instead, I just decided to sew them together. I feel like it will make it a little bit more secure and hopefully last a little bit longer too, but gluing is always an option. Once you sew the 2 edges together, make sure to thread the rest, and then you're going to want to go ahead and close up that little hole that we had left. Just apply a little bit more of that glue and it should hold it down perfectly. And that's it in terms of an elastic crop top. That is fully done. So this next part of the DIY, I actually got the idea from Summer Shiki. I saw that she took a plain simple sweater and ironed on some champion patches, which is so genius. I'm gonna have her video linked down below. You guys should definitely check it out. But I decided to do the exact same thing, so I ordered these champion patches from Amazon. They're like $9 for a bunch, and I'm actually gonna have the link down below if you guys are interested to go ahead and check it out. But yeah, it's simple as that. You guys choose your patches. You can see whatever goes well with the top. I just decided with this big graphic champion logo on the front and the little C to go on the sleeve, just like all the champion tops do. I'm just simply ironing it on with the fabric in between, and voila, beautiful shirt. Looks like it came straight out of the Urban Outfitters site. I mean, freaking amazing, so easy to do, and honestly recreated this top tremendously. So I actually went ahead and went a little crazy doing this method because I thought it really transformed oversized looking tops so beautifully and made it so much more flattering for my body type. So I went ahead and did it with this vintage Harley Davidson top as well. It was honestly just too big and swallowing me whole, so I just chose to do this whole gluing elastic method too. As you guys can see, so simple, and I think each top maybe took me about 10 minutes to complete. So what I thought to do with this one to make it a bit more interesting, obviously I'm going to give it a little bit of a crop, and otherwise I'm also going to give it a little bit of a slit here, maybe a couple nicks up here just to give it more of that distressed look. So with this next little pink tank top, I was getting all the 2000s vibes with this, so the first thing I did is went ahead and give it a little bit of a raw hem, and the whole tie-dye really brought me back to the time that everyone wore those like tie-dye distressed tops. So I actually went ahead and gave it a slit down the middle to create more of a v-neck style, and then just added on a few little slits throughout the top of the shirt. And this is actually a really thin tank top, so I wanted to show you that you can use the same method with honestly almost any fabric top. Doing the same exact method once again, and I just love the end result of this top. It's so something that I could have bought off of Urban Outfitters or even Brandy Melville. Really stunning. Oh yes, I am excited because now we're getting on to my favorite part, and that is everything to do with denim. And basically I found these on my last thrift trip. They're actually a Bermuda shorts from the men's section. They are Levi's though, which is amazing, and even though they're a little bit loose fitting at the top, I think these would make some really cute baggy shorts. I always prefer to cut it a little bit longer and then go shorter every time I try it on. So this is probably about the length that I'm gonna go for. I left it a little bit longer and I only marked it on the one side, and I will show you exactly why one side is enough. Alright, so getting into making our distressed denim. This is so simple. You're gonna want to lay it down as flat as possible. It's really critical with denim that you lay it down really straight. And then using fabric scissors, I'm telling you guys, fabric scissors make the biggest difference. They cut through denim like butter. So in this case, I actually did decide to cut it a little bit lower than my guideline because I realized that once I fray it up and put it in the laundry, it may get even shorter than I initially thought. And then just folding it over, you guys are gonna want to lay it down flat once more. And after lining up the seams together, you can get a very clean cut for the shorts, and it's a really good easy hack to make sure that your shorts end up coming out even. To distress this denim a little bit more, you'll see better close-ups in the next pair of shorts. I'm actually going to be DIYing those distressed patches that people see on vintage shorts all the time, and in order to achieve this look, you're just going to want to create two little slits that are parallel to one another, about 1 centimeter in width. And then the fun, relaxing, amazing part is just going ahead and tweezing out all the little vertical strings. So these strings are typically blue in denim, and then by taking them out, you see all the white strings that are being revealed horizontally. It is so fun, so satisfying, and so relaxing to do this. I was just chilling, watching friends doing this whole entire method. After you pull out all the little blue threads, that's pretty much the end result that you're gonna get. So I'm gonna go ahead and repeat this throughout the shorts. And then I'm telling you guys, once you throw them in the wash, these will look so worn in, so loved, so vintage, and I'm just really obsessed with how they look. Black denim shorts, you guys know, are always such a staple, and I actually found these jeans, which, surprise, surprise, are also Levi's. These are the 516 fit. Honestly, I do already have a similar pair of black jeans, so I decided to make these into shorts and mark off where we want it to be cut. Getting to distressing once more, as you can see, my technique is to just pinch down the fabric, create a little hole, and then go and make some longer horizontal strips. And be careful also to not cut through the pocket when you're doing this. Same method as before, we're gonna go ahead and grab at all those tiny little strings to give it a more distressed vintage look. And that's pretty much it. After throwing them in the wash, the holes are gonna get bigger, the threads are gonna come out looser, you're gonna see a little bit of the pocket, giving you all those things you love about Levi's shorts. And for this last pair of denim, I found these. I thought they were super cool. I really love the fit of these. Look at those pockets. How sick is that? I'm obsessed with this detail. They're definitely like a true straight leg jean, as you guys can see. What I'm gonna be doing with these is I'm actually gonna distress the heck out of them because I don't have a single pair of denim with holes in it. I mean, isn't that weird? It's actually already really cropped, so I don't want to cut too much off of the bottom. So I'm just gonna make a tiny little marking like right at the seam, so then I can cut it straight across, and then when I throw it in the wash, it's already gonna fray up at the bottom. When it comes to the actual jean, we're gonna do kind of the same thing with the markings. Like I said, my knee is right here, so I'm probably gonna do the holes right about here. And just to flare it up, I may actually totally add a couple rips on the sides just to give it a little bit more edge and personality. Why not? We can be really creative here, guys. But that's all the markings done for these, and let's get into jazzing this up. Once you cut out the hem and put it in the laundry, it's gonna fray up on its own, so you're pretty much done all the work with the cuffs. Exactly where we made the little mark for the holes in our jeans, I'm gonna go ahead and create 2 slits right there. And again, you're just gonna wanna make 2 parallel slits about 1 centimeter apart, and doing so is actually gonna make the little strings come out much easier. Stretching the fabric sometimes loosens it up a bit, so go ahead and try that too. Just have fun with it, honestly, be creative. I just made a bunch of holes in this everywhere, and worst case, I paid like, what, $3 for these jeans, so even if I mess it up, I will not feel bad whatsoever. I'm so happy. This is actually my first pair of jeans that I have with some knee slits. I really love the way that it ends up looking, and I think with a pair of heels or even sneakers, I can rock this whenever. And after what feels like maybe 3 hours later, RIP to my vacuum cleaner. I had way too much footage in this video, so I forgot to record an outro, but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did. Comment down below which of these DIYs is your favorite, which one you try out for yourself, and also subscribe down below to join the family if you haven't already. Love you all so much, and can't wait to see you in my next one. Bye!